Should we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Today is December 5th, 2025. It is 5:15 a.m. I'm just continuing recording. The first video that I did is on this channel. I was talking about Harry and Harry's late night appearance. Some squad were talking about it, so I put those tweets together. So now we're gonna continue. But this video, we're gonna focus on Meghan's With Love Meghan. And I think she had a sale and it quickly sold out. All right, first tweet. In less than 48 hours, Meghan's holiday special has stormed the top 10 charts in 24 countries and counting. I want to take a moment to thank the haters for their viewing numbers. Okay, you may love them or hate them, but you're still watching. Ted Sarandos, Netflix CEO. I'm telling you, my house still has Netflix. It's because of Meghan's show. Literally, for Meghan, because my husband watch more TV than I do. And I think every show's action, whatever the type of shows my husband like to watch, he watched all of them already. The other day I saw him watching some animated kung fu type of on Netflix. So I feel sorry for him. I reduce him to that to watch cartoon. But those kind of action shows, he finished watch everything. So it's because of that. The moment Netflix decided to not deal with either Harry or Meghan, okay, my husband could go on subscribe to another platform. But right now I only want one. We don't have money to waste, so it's going to Netflix. All right, so let's see some of the comments here. Reply to Happy Days. Repost from Rebecca, fan page Meghan, also known as Duchess of Sussex, Instagram. Okay, what are these? Okay, lovely to see people popped up and mentioned the show also being in the top 10 in their country. All around the world, South Africa, the show was a hit. All right, so let's see here. I just posted on my story that she's top 10 in South Africa too. Yeah, and some videos that I've already recorded, squaddies were showing this and I did share them with you. Okay, and Croatia, I didn't have Croatia. This is the first time. And Croatia in top 10, which is kind of hard for this type of show. There's that. Because right now people are in holiday spirit. They don't want to hear, despite the world is pretty much going crazy, those derangers type of mindset is trying to destroy the world. People don't want to be in that kind of setting. This is why I keep on saying I saw the parallel between the royal family and Harry and Meghan type of trajectory. You see the counterbalance. Okay, the counterbalance of the derangers and Harry and Meghan type of futuristic mindset. Each time the derangers try to do something negative and you see the positive that comes out of Harry and Meghan. People wants to navigate toward positivity. They don't want, especially around this time, holiday season, people wants to hang out with their family. They are in a festive mood. So that show literally brings it to life. I bet you they're learning from this. I think this was a test. That one episode. Next year, it's probably going to be completely different. Okay? It's probably going to be different. So, this one is showing... Which one is that? I can't read this. I'll enlarge it. If you could read it, you could read it. So, but right now, I could see she's number 8 for whatever country it is. The next one, Meghan top 10. Okay, same thing here. Switzerland, number 8. All right, so that's these two. Is that the same? Okay. Let's see here. Yes, I follow her. This is so good. I honestly believe there are a lot fewer haters than the tabloid wants you to believe. Twitter is not the real world. She has obviously got huge worldwide support. So true. Yeah, I mean, by now we should know. Wasn't last week they showed you the MAGAs in the US were outside of the US? Some of them were in Nigeria, somewhere in Asia or something like that. So it's a small portion, a group of people who create multiple accounts and then to create the noise. So if you don't know for yourself, your true self, what you want, and then align yourself with people who have the same type of mentality, not really mentality, the things that you like, okay? Otherwise, you'll be drifted left and right. This is why I'm so happy Harry and Meghan create their bubble and they stay in it. Anybody who wants to come in their bubble, hey, you are welcome. But they're not leaving their bubble to be in the hateful side. It's a small portion that's creating the noise. I learned that early on by reading the leftovers thing, the derangers, Daily Fail and all of that. This is their tactic. This is the way they have been since ages. It's just that each time the world changes, technology changes, they improve on it. I have a video where that talks about how the tabloid, the newspapers before technology like the internet and stuff like that have created, how they did their thing.
When racism as such, as a philosophy, kicked in, was as a direct reaction to the abolitionist movement. The abolitionist movement driven by some of the leading intellectuals of the day, as well as driven by hundreds of thousands of ordinary people in this kingdom who signed petitions after petitions and presented them to the House of Lords. When the abolition movement really kicked in from the 1780s onwards, the planters had to respond. And so this is where you get the most virulent imagery about brutal, pagan, bestial.
But the media is a powerful force.
Black people in the literature and in the imagery.
Cartoons portraying black people as licentious and depraved began to circulate.
But the media is a powerful force.
The anti-abolitionist Edward Long wrote,
"The lower class women in England are remarkably fond of the blacks. In the course of a few generations more, the English blood will become so contaminated with this mixture as even to reach the middle and then the higher orders of the people. This is a venomous and dangerous ulcer that threatens to disperse its malignancy far and wide until every family catches infection from it."
But the media is a...
They use images, they use different words to do that psychology on people. They kept that same type of things. However, as the technology is increasing, they improve themselves as well, which is what everybody should be doing. But you have to be careful who's true and who's trying to direct you in the ditch or who's doing good things. All right, I hope I explained it, but let's continue with that. I honestly believe, okay, I read that, so true. I just watched it today with my sister, and I love it for inspiration and new ideas. Well done, Meghan and her team. It's so good. Okay, remember people, Wait with Love Meghan Holiday Celebration on Netflix. Does anyone know if there is also a place to write a review? All right, reply 1. I have said it before and I will say it again. For the people at the back, the naysayers of the Sussex have the it factor end of it. This is one of the things the show Leftover Left Behind royal family can't handle. Happy days for Harry and Meghan, Sussex and supporters. Repost from there's this person here. The thing is that it's greed that made the Left Behinders in the situation that they are in. Like I've said before, when all 4 of them were on stage, Meghan literally told them, I don't mind being in the background to learn, and here's the part where she said it.
Yes, I mean, I think that
knowing that I've just been here for 3 months, right? And in that amount of time, but with that said, for me, it's very important to, once you hit the ground running, even if you're doing it quietly behind the scenes, which is what I've focused my energy on thus far, is meeting with the right people, meeting with the right organizations behind the scenes quietly, learning as much as I can so that I can maximize the opportunity we have here to really make an impact.
All the others, the two lazies, should have done is work with Meghan and said, okay, what project are you doing? Let me know so I could have, you know, the paper, the palace help fund it for you. But the only thing, put my name on it and let me go cut ribbon. And I'm pretty sure Meghan would have done just so. Because I truly believe Harry had explained to Meghan the hierarchy of his family. And I think this is why Meghan have said she doesn't mind being in the background. She literally was telling them that. But the other two idiots, they took it as a threat. I don't know. Their mind is completely psychotic, upside down. You say something positive, they take it as a negative. Maybe if you do a reverse psychology of them, but then again, when things don't go their way, even though if you do a reverse psychology on them, they will use it against you. So Harry just have to be themselves, and which is what Harry and Meghan have been doing since day one. All right, let's see here. Yep, I said this earlier. I swear one can't make this up. Here in the UK, we had the leftover left behind royal family doing dress up last night. And in the USA, they had Prince Harry on the Late Show yesterday. And so far, the morning TV talk shows are leading with Prince Harry being on the Late Show. So much for being irrelevant. I remember reading that somewhere. Okay, this is the same thing that I read, and she responded again. Wow. And no surprise, there it is. Call it it factor. All right. Whatever's here. Bottom up. Lovely. I wonder how many gumless derangers are watching from their cancel account. She doesn't need their input to make it number one, but it must piss them off. There's the clap here. Had her on repeat yesterday. That's my Duchess. I hope the haters stay mad. I'm telling you, the squad or something too. I'm so happy for With Love Meghan holiday celebration to chart in the top 10. People lie, but numbers don't. Meghan show competes in the whole world arena, while the most popular one manages number 42, competing only in her country. All right, next tweet. Oh my God, was that the only one? I was on the first one. I'm 10 minutes on the first one only. Next one. Okay, even With Love Meghan holiday celebration never made one top 10 list. I will celebrate every moment of it because it was a fantastic show. But since it did, I'm gonna say thank you to every single person that shows up for Meghan Sussex. I genuinely love seeing her supported. All right, thank you. All right, so happy. It's the best. Let's see here. Let's see the numbers. Where is that? Australia. It's number 5. Wow. It's number 5 in Australia. Okay, I know it's limited edition, but that's too limited. Period. There's a loving eye, a lot of emoji. Yeah, I truly believe this is like a test. Next holiday, I think they probably gonna have it. And the thing is that the squad said it. The squad have said it since they did the first one earlier this year. They should do a what was it? The Thanksgiving one and the Christmas one as well. So when your friend asks you, you better deliver because they will make you bank to the bank. Okay, this is the next one. And I think this is the last one that I have regarding With Love Meghan. Okay, and to think people criticize Meghan for not filming in her own house, would you want this many people in your house? 80 plus crew members to film a show. All right, so let's look at the image. All right. I'm glad the squad put this. All right, let's see here. With this big a crew, there was no way. There were a few limited small scenes in her kitchen with the hanging copper pots and blue and white tile backsplash. I can't remember who the celebrity was, but the story goes that they filmed in her house, and with all the crew there, it's clogged up her plumbing and it took her days to get it fixed. This is why they usually have portable John when they're doing this. What was it? Not too long ago, well, a lot of time they're filming around my house, around my area. The amount of people that they have, and they have trucks with their everything that they need. All right, with electrical things, and they have a truck that have food for them and things like that. And I usually hate it because it's hard to find parking when they're doing that. And they usually put a post, because I live like in a kind of a city, but not really a city. Well, it's turning into a city now, where you cannot park there. And that's how the area get money, because for them to ask the city to put those notes, those flyers there so people don't park. So they have to pay for it. So that's how the city get money as well. All right, let's see here. Even if it was 8, why do people want Meghan to film in her house? They can criticize and forth all they want. You know what? Let me not even read that. Don't give them idea. They think she is filming with an iPhone like them. That's an ad. Okay. No, but good television does not seem to hinge on the amount of people. The way this thing turned out, you kind of wonder what all of those people were doing. They each have their own specialties. They're probably makeup artists to make sure the area is clean. There's people who's holding not only the camera, there's microphone, there's different things. I see them around my area, and I'm not even into that kind of line of work. All right. There's things for everything. You know what? While I'm doing this, that thing about when they were looking to get increase, they were protesting. That lady who's the president of the SAG, all right? She will explain to you what all of these people mean, all right? Here's the video.
Your favorite things that you've been watching for years, and you know those actors that you go, oh, there's that guy on that show. You may not necessarily know their names. You may see me on the show. You may not know my name, but you've seen me on a lot of things. Those actors are working class actors. We're literally working paycheck to paycheck. It takes $26,000 to qualify for your life health insurance for SAG-AFTRA. A guest star on a show, producers will do top of show. This is a verbiage that they created. It's not in our contracts, it's what they created. So they're not gonna budge above whatever their top of show is. Top of show generally could be anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 or 8,000 an episode. Maybe that sounds great. So say I cobble together 2 or 3 guest stars during this a year. People, our audiences sees me on 3 or 4 different shows, and they're like, wow, that actress is working, she's doing all this stuff. I still, by doing that with Top of Show, I have still not qualified for my health insurance. We literally are going paycheck to paycheck. Back in the day, we used to have quotes that once you've been working for a certain amount of time, you're working really hard to get your quote up, to get your salary up. They decided to get rid of that, so they no longer acknowledge or respect that. This industry is one of the few industries that seniority, that being in this industry for a long time, that gathering up an amazing resume doesn't mean anything to them. They literally, yes, there is some very wealthy actors, absolutely. There's 160,000 members in our union, 160,000. 1% are the top grossers, 1%. And of that, maybe 2% are the ones that literally support and uplift our union and keep the insurance going. Everybody else is below the line. People don't realize that SAG-AFTRA is not just actors. We're broadcasters, we're stunt coordinators, stunt workers, we're dancers and singers and voiceover artists. There's a huge umbrella that we encompass. And 98% of those people are below the line, are struggling to make a living in an industry that we all know is making billions. I think about this all the time. We talk about this in our caucuses. Back in the day, we used to talk about millions. Everybody wanted to make millions, and oh, wouldn't that be amazing? These people are making billions, and yet they don't have money to give us just a scooch more to contribute to our pension and health, to allow us to qualify for our health insurance. We have actors that you all will recognize. You will know us from that guy on that show that have been lost their insurance, don't no longer qualify, and are hustling just to get a day on a job to just pay their rent, not even their insurance, their rent. This is a serious, crucial moment. It's you know, this sounds hyperbolic or whatever, but it is a life or death situation.
All right, so let's finish this. I did say I was going to put it last, but let's finish this. It doesn't need more than 10 people. That's what you think. That's what you think. Because each of these people go to school for their specific field. Yes, some of them may have different hats.
People don't realize that the SAG-AFTRA is not just actors. We're broadcasters, we're stunt coordinators, stunt workers, we're dancers and singers and voiceover artists. There's a huge umbrella that we encompass. And
whatever you may call it, but there's a reason for that. Why she need that many people for her bed show? Well, you watched it and there you are here. She probably black her. Alright, so there's me here. It's that bad that not only you saying your BS, I'm pretty sure you were watching the show as well. Don't you think due to laws and many other things, they have to hire people with specific skill sets? It's better to be safe than sorry, lawsuit, etc. Oh my goodness, these people are freaking ridiculous. I'm blacking. Alright, so this is the last thing that I believe I have with Love Meghan. I'm gonna do another video because now we're gonna be talking about with Love Meghan. No. Her, let me see. Let me make sure. The next video is gonna focus on this. Okay. As ever, sold out. So the squad were talking about it. Okay, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. The reason I'm doing these videos in small section because one of the videos that I did on IP Team Sussex, I was being lazy. I decided to put it in one video. One part was talking about the leftovers, and it was talking about a solo king. Okay, it was in one of the comments, the tweets. And then near the end, I had 2 tweets that were talking about US politics. So I guess that person didn't even watch the video and commented why I'm being, like a clickbait type of thing, thinking that Harry is a solo. I don't know. And I respond to it, and I even posted on my community board on IP Team Sussex. So I decided to make those short videos, probably better for most of you as well, instead of sitting watching a long hour long. All right, so that is it. I'm only doing that because Harry and Meghan are doing too much different things, so I'm grouping them together. All right, so that is it. Thank you for watching.